Hi everyone, my name's Adam and this is Izzy, and we'd like to today talk about dogs with sensitive tummies, Izzy being one of them. Let's put her down. So if your dog has a sensitive stomach like Izzy does, then there's some things that we can discuss that will help remedy that. First, I'd like to mention that using some canned pumpkin, it's pure pumpkin, it's an easy purchase, you can get it at your grocery store, and a tablespoon in the morning and a tablespoon at night in your dog's food can help either regulate diarrhea and or constipation. So it's got double benefits. So if you have a dog like we do that has a sensitive tummy, that can help regulate her bowel movements. I also would recommend that you start removing treats from the diet and make sure that the food that you're using is not changing on a daily, weekly basis. Stay consistent, and then you start removing things until you can narrow down where the issue is. If things are still persisting, I recommend then going to the vet and having a fecal test done so that we can decide if your dog has worms, parasites, giardia, anything that they can pick up being out and about. So once we've narrowed that down, then we can really find out what is really going on. As the owner of a pet hotel and doggy daycare for over 20 years now, I've seen a lot of dogs on a daily basis that come in with sensitive tummies, and a lot of the clients will bring a can of pumpkin and say, hit it with a tablespoon of pumpkin in the morning and hit my dog's food with a tablespoon at night. It helps settle their tummy. There's also medicine that you can use from your vet. I always like to try to go with the holistic approaches at first before we go to medicine, and then from there we can find out what's going on with our dog. So I hope you got a little something from this, and leave some comments below if you've tried some pumpkin and find it works with your dog's diet, and if not, then go to your vet and let's get a fecal test done so we can find out if your dog has any worms or parasites. You'll be surprised how many clients that we have that we require that before they're even allowed to come into our doggy daycare on a daily basis. So every 6 to 12 months, I highly recommend a fecal test. It really tells a lot about what's going on with your dog's insides and your dog's health. So it can't hurt to do that every 6 to 12 months, especially if you're a dog park person. So if your dog's socializing at a dog park on a regular basis, you want to get those 6-month fecal tests done so that you can monitor what's going on with your dog. All right? Have a great rest of your day. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.